so this soup is absolutely amazing, and I think the total amount of time it took was maybe 30 minutes. Get into it. Okay, so I'm going to try Mexican soup for the first time. And these are all the vegetables I'm going to use. I'm going to also get more potato and add that to it. I just finished rinsing my vegetables. I have cabbage. My kitchen looking a mess, y'all, but it is what it is. I have cilantro, jalapeno, tomato. I even have dried chilies. I have a package of vermicelli and sofa pasta fidelio, just for flavor. I have some canola oil, and I am using unsalted vegetable stock because I am vegan. I don't use beef broth or chicken broth, but if you totally would like to do that, you can do that. You can substitute your stock. And then unsalted because, baby, my people be dying from salt intake. So, and then I grabbed a big old pot so it can all fit. It is clean. I don't know what's down in there. Y'all see me in there, but yeah. And yeah, I think the preparation, cutting all these vegetables up, is going to be the most tedious part, but here we go. Okay, so once you chop up all your veggies, and I have some separated because these are going into the pot first. This is my cabbage. Got a little lime. This is an extra chili I'm not going to use because I already have a lot. If you like it really spicy like me, this is 3 chilies right now. I just need to finish chopping up my potatoes. This is how many I'm going to use. I like to wash them first and then dice them. You can make them as big as you want, depending on the texture of potatoes you like. Okay, so I just finished cutting everything up, prepping. Okay, so now I'm going to place my pot on medium to high heat. So it's probably gonna be like a 7. And then I'm gonna take my oil. This is organic canola oil. I'm gonna put some at the bottom, just like that. Make sure it's fully coated. You don't want it to stick. Okay, so once your oil starts heating up, you're then gonna add your tomato, your onion. I did jalapeno and Anaheim, so you're gonna add that. Okay. I like to add the seeds because I like my stuff spicy. Okay, so you're going to continue. I put this little fan on because it got like really smoky in here. It's something about every time I cook pepper, like I start sneezing. So you're going to keep stirring your ingredients for 6 minutes until they're soft. So just keep stirring. Such a pretty texture. This is great for meal prep. This is good for fall. This is good for when you're under the weather. This is, look at all these beautiful colors. So I decided to make a big pot of it because I like to meal prep. I like to cook every day, so it's like soup season here in Texas. It's soup season for me any time of year, honestly. Okay, so once you're, I'm gonna turn this little fan off. So once you're finished with your vegetables, they should look like this. Just want to kind of make them all juicy. You're not gonna pour it into your blender. I have a NutriBullet. So that's what we're gonna be using. And you're just gonna scoop it in there. These peppers be getting me every time, y'all. You're just gonna scoop it in your blender and you're gonna blend all of this up. Okay, so I'm gonna add some oregano. You can use the Mexican kind, just the regular American kind. Just add a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon. There was only a little bit left in there, so there we go. Then I'm going to take some room temperature water and add a little bit in there. So you can see how much I added. Just like that. And then you're gonna blend it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my pan. I'm gonna use the exact same pan that I did the vegetables in. And then I'm going to add my, and it gets so messy, but I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna take my blended mixture. These are all the veggies, and I'm gonna pour it in there. I'm gonna put it on medium heat. I add a little bit of water in there, and then I put the lid back on because, like, I want every last bit of this yummy, you guys to do. Shake it around. Put it in there. There we go. Okay, so I'm also going to add my vegetable stock. I'm gonna use the entire thing because I got a lot to cook, a lot of vegetables. Okay, so once your soup comes to a boil, then you're gonna add your vegetables. Now I decided to do carrot, celery, zucchini, and I honestly don't know what this is. I think it's like a Mexican zucchini. Yeah, I am gonna add that because it's a vegetable. Okay, so as you can see, it's my pot. I'm gonna start with potatoes first. I like a lot of potatoes in my soup. A little bit thick. I literally had one corn, so we're gonna throw that in there. Next are these beautiful vegetables that are gonna go in there. Okay, so I did the potatoes and the corn. Now I'm gonna add the cabbage. And I just decided to cut mine long ways So now you can kind of gauge like how much water you need in there. Again, this is gonna be meal prep for like a good week. So I'm gonna add some more water. So now I'm gonna add my vegetables. And I had it sitting in water just to prolong the life. The sugar didn't come in contact. There's a lot of sugar that's in vegetables and fruit. So it'll make it turn brown. You know, like when you cut an apple and it turns brown because of the sugar. Same with like potatoes. It's like, that's why a lot of starchy foods, you gotta be careful because that's sugar. Okay, so I've got these like spicy Mexican chilies, chili arbol. I'll need y'all in the comments. Coming from my Spanish. But yeah, especias, chiles, herbas, botanas. Bam, we're gonna throw 3 of these in there. Just like that. A little flavor. You know, mix it up. Got her on 7.5, 8. I'm just gonna let it steam. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water, but you gotta realize like that cabbage is packed with a lot of stuff going on. So once that cabbage boils down, then it'll give the soup a lot more room to just deflate. And then you also don't want to add too much water because there's a lot of water already in vegetables, so you don't want it to be too watery. Okay, and last but not least, I have my cilantro, and we're going to just add that to it. Now, I know some people don't like cilantro, but I love it, and if you love it like me, then go ahead and toss it up in there. Boom. Mix it up just like that. Look how pretty this looks! Like so good. And I already tasted like the soup mixture. Y'all, beautiful. I went back and added a little Tony's Saturin's Creole seasoning to it. Cause you know, we down here in the South. Good old Tejas. And that's just what it is. That's what I like. So I added some of that. Alright, so my mom always said a watch pot never boils. So we're gonna put a lid on it and step away. So then you're going to take, like I had this packet, pastas fiedos. It's a tomato soup mix. And then I added like my own little packet of vermicelli noodles. But the soup mix came with some vermicelli noodles. You don't do too much, but like it's enough that you're gonna add to the soup. So I added a little bit of oil in the pan. Organic canola oil. And then it also had like a little bit of tomato seasoning in there. And you're just gonna toast it a little bit before you drop it down into the water. Just like this. Okay, oh my gosh, so I added the vermicelli noodles into the soup. And it's been boiling now for a good 20 minutes. Look how beautiful it is. Okay, so it's totally done, and I'm going to turn it off and serve it up. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Look at this. Ah, it's so pretty. Okay, so I've got my soup. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love these so much. These are sanititas. Cilantro and limon. We're gonna put a little bit of this on the side. You can totally eat this with rice, but yeah, it's your preference. Okay, so I got my chips on the side. So I love chips with soup. I like chips with everything. I eat tortilla chips religiously. I don't idolize it, okay? Make that clear. So I don't need the Lord to give me. Okay, so I got my lemons sliced up. Now I like avocado in my soup, especially if it's Mexican. Come through. So we're gonna do a little of this. We're gonna do a little of it. A little bit of it. And we're just gonna put some of this in there. Okay, get in there. Oh, there we go. I tried to make it all cute and aesthetic for y'all, but it ain't happening this season. Alright, so then you're gonna take your lemon. And I like to, even though I put lemon juice in the soup, you can totally add more to it. It's your preference. Just gives you that citrus flavor. And I went and grabbed that corn that was in the pot too, just to set it off a little bit. Right, so I'm gonna get a spoon and try. Okay, so I got the soup. Let's give it a try. So I'm vegan, but if you're not vegan like me, you can totally add crema. Oh, not my filter moving. But you can add crema, you can add cheese on there. You can do you. But for us vegans, we're not doing that. Lovely. You take a little chip, crunch it up in there like it. I'm the type of person, like I don't have to have my food separated in categories. Like I like to just spoon out a little bit of everything in one bite. So we got the potato, a little avocado, celery, onion, the vermicelli noodles, a little tortilla chip on there. Okay, so this soup is absolutely amazing, and I think the total amount of time it took was maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40. It depends on how quickly you can chop up vegetables and stuff, but super quick and easy. Perfect if you're feeling under the weather. Perfect when the seasons change. Get into it. Chef's kiss.